Good afternoon. Monday of Christmas week is here, December 20th. Hope your weekends were well and your wagers were winning wagers through the NFL craziness yesterday. This is Jesse James with Spellbound Wagers, and we're going to bring you some new show formats this week for holiday week with all these great bowl games and NFL. And gosh, another crazy day in football yesterday. And it's unbelievable. Now, how about Tampa Bay can't score a point against Sean Payton's Saints defense? Sean Payton, he sure has a way to dial it up when he needs to. I give him a lot of credit. Great coach right there for sure. And our top play yesterday, just to recap a little bit, our top play yesterday in the NFL was the Bengals. We had them plus the points, 3 at Denver. And also on the money line as a straight up winner, which is always nice. And we, the Bengals were really high on them this year. I think Joe Burrow obviously has just played great, and he's got such composure, and he's really come back from that injury, and just like no problems, like he never was hurt. And, that composure he's got, I give him a lot of credit for that. And I expect big things out of the Bengals. They're going to make a run at that playoff scenario and would possibly have an outside shot to win that AFC and get to the Super Bowl. That'd be interesting. So worth taking a look at. We also had Baltimore yesterday with the points. Thought that was way too much with Lamar Jackson out, and way too much of an adjustment in that line. And certainly they made a nice comeback from 14 down late, and obviously had a chance to tie the game. John Harbaugh went for 2, and it's okay being aggressive. I don't blame him. I like John Harbaugh. I like both the Harbaugh boys, Jim at Michigan, and then we also had Atlanta yesterday that certainly didn't cover for us, and I really thought Arthur Smith could put forth a little better effort out there in San Francisco yesterday. But, they're overmatched talent-wise by the 49ers, obviously. And Kyle Shanahan, sometimes you never know what you're going to get with those 49ers. So, but let's talk a little Monday Night Football tonight. Obviously, there's 2 games today. The Raiders and Browns are in progress right now, with the Raiders up 7-0. Which we did a play on the Raiders today. And boy, there's just so many players out in this game. It's crazy. But we took a play on the Raiders. We think it's a good move, them being on the road today, away from the chaos here in Las Vegas, and just everybody talking about all their problems. And it's, they've still got talent on that team. And we thought they were a good play against a depleted Browns unit today. Tonight in a divisional game, Minnesota Vikings travel to Chicago to play the Bears at Soldier Field. Decent weather tonight, only 9-mile-an-hour winds, 35 degrees, not bad for Chicago. And so we don't really see that being a factor in the passing game. Andy Dalton's in protocol for the Bears, in COVID protocol, which, we think's a plus. And Justin Fields can kind of play the game without, I guess, looking over his shoulder, I guess, for lack of a better way to put it. But I think there's some upside for Justin Fields there in Chicago. And, it's certainly been a tumultuous year, to say the least, for him. And I think he's got talent. And I think they can freewheel it a little more tonight than Minnesota can. Obviously, they got a lot of pressure on them. We've seen how they've reacted in the past in big games, especially Sunday night, Monday night type games. And Kirk Cousins, although he's played a lot better this year, he can be iffy. And Dalvin Cook's in the lineup tonight for Minnesota. Thielen's back playing, no problem. So we're not, getting any reduced line there for the Bears. So we like the Bears plus the 6 tonight. And then we have a really good play in college basketball tonight that you don't need to buy it. We're going to give it to you right here. It's going to be a top play for us, at least a 4-star play, as the lines keep drifting up a little bit, because we think the wrong team is favored. Oral Roberts goes to play South Dakota, the Coyotes, tonight. and that's not South Dakota State. That's South Dakota, the Coyotes. And the line opened, ORU was a 2-point favorite. It's drifted up to 3.5. Some books right now are showing ORU as a 4-point favorite. Thus, you can get the South Dakota Coyotes +4, which we think is a great play, and probably worth some money line wager on them as well, because they could, in our estimation, could and should win this game outright. And I think Oral Roberts certainly had a great year last year. They got to the big dance, exceeded everybody's expectations. But South Dakota, the Coyotes are a solid team. They're a good shooting team. They can control the pace of this game, which I think will play in their favor and certainly play against Oral Roberts, who likes to move at a little faster pace. And South Dakota, they're 7-0 this year at home. They're undefeated at home. They play really well in their home environment. And I think it's a tough spot for Oral Roberts to go on the road, especially lay in some points. So we expect a big performance out of the South Dakota Coyotes tonight, and it'll be at least a 4% play for us. So throughout the week, being Christmas week, we are going to have some additional shows up this week with all these bowl games, and it's a great, exciting week to be a sports bettor for sure. So we're hopeful we can all make some money this week and enjoy our Christmas. And one of my favorite days with 5, the NBA quintuple header on Christmas Day, which is always a great day, back-to-back 5 games. And so let's get some winners going this week, and we're going to be back with some additional shows. So please look for us on YouTube, and welcome you to visit our website, spellboundwagers.com, as we have some great promotions up there, some discounted packages up until Christmas Day that are really some good deals that I think you might want to be on. And you can also sign up for our newsletter. First-time subscribers receive $25 complimentary Spellbound loot, which you can use toward any package. And we're glad you're with us. So thank you again. Good luck on the games tonight. South Dakota Coyotes and the Chicago Bears. Have a good evening. Good luck all. We'll see you next time.